Hello everyone, this is Mohammed from BST company. I'm a sales engineer at BST company. Today we are going to answer the most common question we got from a lot of people from Africa and the rest of the world. How can you become a partner with BST company? Before we go to describing how to become a partner with BST company, let me just give you some explanation how are we working in the African market. Actually, we are already existing company in the African market. We have multiple partner in the different countries of Africa. We have our partner, as you can see here, in Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria also as well, and we also have our ambassadors also as well in Tanzania. So you will be dealing with existing company in the African market. We already have a stable business and we already have a stable direction for everyone wants to join and wants to become a partner with BST company. Dear friends, as I explained to you that we are dealing with also existing company in the African market, as those companies that we are working hand to hand with them. So before we used to work with individual sales. Actually, individual sales is not really efficiency, more than working with existing also company in the African market. As I told you, all those companies are already existing in the African market. They build their reputation for themselves before we work with them. So we have seen the demand of our equipment is getting growing day by day in those countries, because you know the purposes of the drilling. Some people are using it for water borehole, and some people are using it for some geological exploration as well. And we also have clients using our equipment in a construction site for soil testing, and all of those purposes has high demand in the whole African countries. So we already have a very successful business with those companies in the African market, with Kenya, Zambia, Tanzania, Nigeria as well. So what we are looking for, we are looking also for an existing company in any African countries aside of those countries, because the moment that we have existing company, the moment that we have a reliable company, in a reliable people in any African countries, we can follow the same strategy, we can follow the same business model, because the demand is almost the same. The demand of the whole African countries are similar. When you are working with the product that is really helpful for the humanities and societies, will be a very profitable for you. As those people, you can easily reach all of our partner and ask them about all of the details, and you are also truly welcome to ask about all of the details of this business model from BST team. From the very beginning, how to become a partner with BST company, we are welcoming everyone to visit our factory here. There is a lot of factories in the world that they are offering business model, but they are not offering and welcoming people to their manufacture or to their production area. So we already built a very clear direction for everyone wants to participate and become a partner with BST company. So as I told you from the very beginning, we are welcoming everyone from all of around the world to visit our factory to understand how to become a partner with BST company. You can set up all of your concerns, you can set all of your questions. We are truly welcome all of your concern, and we can easily clarify all of your business on how can you become a partner with BST company. So from the very beginning, we encourage our new representative, if you want to become a partner, we encourage you to visit our factory first, because we believe if you are not 100% about the product, you cannot sell it. So we need to give you some webinars, some training regarding the operation of the equipment, because this is an industrial equipment. You need to be 100% about the product before you sell it to your product, to your local potential market. So you will not face any difficulties with your local potential market. So we are aware how to prepare you from the very beginning, how to become a partner. We will be totally guiding you and working hand to hand with you. We are not looking for individual sales. We are looking for an existing company. We are looking for reliable companies, reliable people that they have the same interest, because we already have a huge number of experience in the African market and also in the neighbor market of Russia. So we will be easily willing to share all of our method, all of our experience. We can easily connect you to any one of our partners to understand how is their business is running in their countries as well. So you will have full ideas before you invest, before you start this kind of business with your local potential market. So as long as the demand is the same for the whole African countries and common for the whole African countries, we have high possibilities to reach the same successful business that we reach with our partners in those countries that I mentioned to you. Dear friends, what is our target? What is our target countries now in Africa? We already, as I told you, as I mentioned, we already have a lot of successful projects in Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria as well. Our next target countries is Ghana, Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa. Those countries are truly welcome. If you are watching us from those countries, you are truly welcome. We can easily start our cooperating with you. If you are also an existing company, if you have some similar project, even if you don't have some experience with drilling, it's okay also for us. We will be totally guiding you for you to be able to sell the product in your local potential market, because we have more than 100 requests every day from those countries. So we know there is a demand, we know there is a market for our equipment in those countries. We have also a lot of local potential customers. They already also knows about equipment, they already saw our equipment. We have a lot of testing machine in our YouTube channels. We have a lot of videos for all of our equipment. As I mentioned to you, as I said, we already set this business model in a clear direction for everyone. So if you want to participate, if you are really interested to become a partner with BST company, you can easily reach us. We are, as I mentioned to you, we are targeting now Ghana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and also Botswana as well. So if you are from those countries and interested to become a partner with BST company, we are truly welcoming you. We will be waiting for your request, and we will be sitting down all of your concern and accept it and starting cooperate with your company as well. Dear friends, we already explained to you and we already showed you our office and our partner in the African countries. So what are the conditions for you to be able to become a partner with BST company? As I mentioned earlier, one of our major conditions is to visit our factory here, because we want to give you some webinars, some training regarding the operation of the equipment and regarding all of the information and details of the equipment, so you will not face any difficulties with your local potential market. So this is from the very beginning. We encourage all of our new representatives, all of our new partners to visit our production area to see all of our equipment, and also you are truly welcome. You can easily pick any one of our equipment in real life condition testing, so you will see how functional is this equipment will be in your local potential market. So as I told you, as I mentioned to you, so you will not face any difficulties with your local potential market regarding the operation of the equipment. And of course we have a 1-year warranty for all of our equipment, and we have some ambassadors. The ambassadors also, they have their responsibilities in technicians side in African market. So this is our major condition. Secondly, major condition is to buy 2 drilling machine and resell it to your local potential market. You can start with the affordable one. Those GBU 29L or GBU 54 or GBU 30, those equipment on a single trailer. So we will not be encourage you to buy the big plant first, big equipment from the very beginning, because we also want to test your reliability. We want to see your performance in your local potential market. So that's why we encourage you to buy at the beginning 2 drilling machine. So after that, the deal between us will be flexible. How the deal will be flexible between us? Any new placing order from you, we will just collect 50% from you, which means that you will be only investing at the first time. You will visit our factory and then buy 2 drilling machine, or those machine on a single trailers, GBU 29, GBU 24, GBU 54. It depends about how deep is the drilling, how deep is the drilling in your area. So you will be choosing those 2 equipments. It depends about how the maximum depth in your area. You can easily choose GBU 29 or GBU 30. We will be assisting you, depends about some details and some specification regarding the drill of your area. And also one of our major condition, as I told you, we are targeting an existing company. We are looking for companies, because this business model is between 2 companies. It's not between company and individual. Because in order for you to do the custom clearance, and in order for you to get the rigs from the port, you need to have a company, because we will be sending our equipment into company's name. We are targeting companies in those countries that I mentioned to you: Ghana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Botswana as well, or any countries around those countries. You are truly welcome, but you have to be at least the director or the founder of those companies, because those equipment will be under your name, under your company name as well. So you will be the one who will do the custom clearance from your country port. So those are the major condition for you to become a partner with BST company. So now guys, we are also going to the production area. I want to show you our production area. I want to show you also our equipment from our production area and from our site as well. Dear friends, as I mentioned to you, we have our own production site. We have our own factory where we produce all of our equipment. So today I will be touring you in our production site, in our factory, so you can see also where we produce all of our equipment. Dear friends, so this is the first stage where we produce the components of the drilling equipment. So all of the drilling equipment, it's begin from the first stage, second stage, and final stage. So let's tour you in the first stage of the components, or where they produce the components of the drilling equipment. So dear friends, here where they produce the components of the drilling equipment. So all of the components of the drilling equipment is starting from the first stage in our factory. So as you can see here, this is some of the components of the drilling equipment. This is one of the stages. They produce everything from the scratch. So as you can see, this is the stages where the drilling equipment is producing from, as you can see. And as I mentioned to you, you are truly welcome to visit our manufacturer. You are truly welcome to see everything by your eyes from the very beginning of this business, from the very beginning of this investment. As you can see here, this is one of our drilling equipment, but it's not yet finished. So let's go to the second stage, so I can show you some of our equipment. This is some of our equipment. It's on single trailer. As you can see guys, it's a very mobility. This is one of our suggestions for you to start with, because it's not really an expensive, because we also, as I mentioned to you, we want to test your performance. We want to test your reliabilities, so we usually suggest our new partner to start with those on single trailers. As you can see, it has different engines, it has different maximum depth, and it's a very mobility. you can easily connect it to any car and move it from, you can easily connect it from here. As you can see guys, you can easily connect it from here, and it's a very mobility, and take it to your site, to your project site. And it has a different, as I mentioned to you also, it has a different maximum depth. Some of them, for example, this one, this equipment, it's up to 90 meters. Some of those equipment up to 120, 150. It depends about your maximum depth in your country or in your area. And also guys, if, most of our equipment, it's a very flexible. Some of them with the petrol and some of them also with diesel as well. Let's go. So if you can see guys, the details of the equipment. If you can see also the engines, this is the engines. We have a small engines, we have a big engine, some of them with 15, this is with 15 horsepower, we have 29, we have 24, we have 30 horsepower. So it depends about the maximum depth of your area. And we also have this one, the maximum depth, this is the GBU 15LP. We have also some stock from this equipment in Zambia. Actually, as you see in our videos, in the previous videos, we already dispatched about 13 drilling machine. We have some stock already from this equipment. We already have a few stock from this equipment. Most of our last dispatch is already sold out. So if you are looking for not a very deep, like just 90 or 70, because the maximum depth of this equipment is just 90 meters. So it's also a targeting for a lot of countries, because there is a lot of border countries of Zambia that their maximum depth is not more than 40, 50, something like that. So if your maximum depth is just up to 90, we suggest you to go with this one, because it's, as you can see, it's a very mobility, it's a very portable one. It can, and also it's a very powerful. It can be drilled up to 90 meters. We have already some stock from this one, but it's not much because we are already about to sold out for all of our last dispatch going to Africa. And you can see guys also here, this is, as I mentioned to you, the second step of the production area. I want also to show you the pipes, because as I mentioned to you also, those are the pipes for auger, for core, because as I mentioned to you also, the drilling equipment, it has the advantage of our equipment, it can goes for different purposes. One of the purposes, as you all knows, is for water borehole, and this is the most demand in the whole African countries. So and also the purposes of some people are using our equipment also for mining sectors, and those the pipes for mining, for auger or core, and those the pipes also, if you can see, for water borehole. Those are the pipes for water borehole, and those are the pipes for auger and core as well. So as you can see guys, all of the details of the equipment, we produce it. 100% of the equipment is coming from BST manufacturing. And now let's take you to the final stage. Let's take you to the final stage of the equipment. So as you can see guys here also, this is the tools of the drilling for each equipment. So each equipment has some tools for you to be able to drill in your area. And let's go now to the third stage of our production site. So as I mentioned to you guys, we have 3 stages for our production area. So this is the third stage of our production area, where we keep all of our finished equipment. So let's go to show you some of our finished equipment. So as you can see here guys, we have some already from our finished product. We are already preparing for the next dispatch going also as well to Africa. So we already start producing some of our equipment, some of the pre-orders for Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, and Nigeria as well. Because as I mentioned to you, those are our active partners in Africa. And we already dispatched to them last month about 13 drilling machines, and we are almost sold out now. We already have the GPU 15LP now, the one that I showed you a while ago, the portable one. So now we already have a new pre-orders for those countries. So we already start producing the next dispatch. So as I mentioned to you, this business model is already existing. This business model is already in a very clear direction. We are welcoming everyone to visit our factory to see our equipment, and also I will be showing you some details about our equipment. So let's go. So as you can see here, guys, those our finished equipment. Some of them it's diesel, some of them it's petrol. It's a very flexible as you like. Some of them it comes, for example, this one. We are also aware about the international standard, and we are also aware about the local standard. We have our international standard. For example, this one. This machine is an international standard because, as I mentioned to you, we already have huge number of experience with a lot of clients in the African market with our partners in Africa. So we know what is the market exactly needs in Africa, in the African market, in many African countries. So as you can see here, it's a very mobility. You can easily connect it, and you can easily move it from your warehouse to your site. Some of them it comes with 2 engines, some of them it comes with 1 engine as well. For example, this one, it comes with 1 engine, but it's a very powerful with 29 horsepower. It's a very powerful. So as I mentioned to you, we need to know exactly also what is the maximum depth of your country, or what is the maximum depth in your area, in order to select the right equipment for your place, in order to select the right equipment for your project as well, because those equipment is applicable for all of those purposes, as applicable for water borehole, and it's also applicable for mining. It's also applicable for some geological expression as well, and also it's applicable in construction site, because we also have some clients are using our equipment in a construction site for soil testing and some geological expression as well. So we need to know what exactly is your project in order for us to select the right equipment for you, because as I mentioned to you, it's all are applicable for all of those purposes. The only difference is the maximum depth in your area. So for example, if your maximum depth is just 90, we can just easily select for you the portable one, the small one, because it's just until 90 meters. But if the maximum depth is up to 150, 120, we also have some models that it can be reached up to 300 meters. We have some model that can be reached up to 400 meters. And if you can see also the previous videos, we have some models that we already dispatched to our client in Cote d'Ivoire. That model can reach up to 300 meters. So we need to know what exactly is the maximum depth, in order, as I told you, in order to select the right model for you and for your project as well. So as I mentioned to you guys, we already also have a lot of finished product. We are preparing for the next dispatch going to Africa. So this is an existing company. We already have a clear direction for all of our new partners. We already, as I mentioned to you, we are welcoming everyone to visit our factory. We are welcoming everyone to sit down and talk about all of the details of this business. We are welcoming and willing to share all of our business model, all of our business strategy, all of our marketing strategy. Because the moment that you become a representative, for example, we don't have a representative yet in Zimbabwe. The moment that you become a representative in Zimbabwe, we can tell all of those requests coming from Zimbabwe to you. We can refill all of these requests to you in order to have a successful business, in order to have a new place in order also from us. So both of us will grow in the market. Both of us, we can easily access the market as well. So we are targeting, as I told you a while ago, we are targeting Ghana, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and South Africa as well. So if you are watching me from those countries, you are truly welcome. You are truly welcome to all of our manufacturing. We can easily discuss to you morely and briefly about all of the operation equipment. Dear friends, you are also truly welcome to visit all of our offices in Africa. You can easily reach all of our partners. You can easily discuss to them. You can easily talk to them. You can easily see the equipment also in our offices there in Africa. But as I mentioned to you, our major condition is to visit our factory here, is to see everything by your eyes first, because we used to start all of our business from our office here in Russia. So as I mentioned to you guys, you can easily reach all of our partners in their offices in Africa, but one of our major condition, as I mentioned to you, is to visit our factory. But you can easily, for example, if you are from Zimbabwe, you are very close to Zambia. Zambia is the nearest border countries to you. You can easily reach our office there. You can easily check our equipment there, because our equipment will be reach the final destination of the Zambia port very soon. So our equipment will be reach the final destination of Zambia port within this week or within this month. And you also can easily reach our partner. You can reach them in their offices. You can also see our equipment in their offices. You can talk to them. You can ask them about all of your concern. But one of our major condition, as I mentioned to you, is to visit our factory here, because we want to give you some webinars, some training regarding the operation and regarding all of the details of the equipment. So as I mentioned to you, so you will not face any difficulties with your local potential market. But you are still truly welcome to reach any one of our offices in Africa and to meet all of our partners. Any one of our partners, you can meet them. We are truly welcoming everybody from our border countries of our offices. You can easily reach them and talk to them about how profitable is this business and more details about this business model. Dear friends, I already explained briefly how to become a partner with BST company. If you are willing to proceed, if you are already agree about the steps and the major condition, I will be sending you some details. Some videos regarding the testing machine and regarding also the operation of the equipment, so you will also understand how functional is this equipment in real life condition testing. And also, if you are willing to proceed, if you are also welcoming our business model, if you are interested to visit our factory, you can easily contact me. You can easily find my contact in the description of the video. You are truly welcome to visit our factory here from any countries around the world. Thank you for watching BST channels. See you again.